A brilliant victory from Pat Bevan, and it looks as if, as you say, Carlton, he's not only stolen the stage, but he's stolen the overall.
Absolute genius at work. Fourth yesterday, picked himself back up, started all over again. Chapeau to him.
I was going to start this video tomorrow just to have a day off, but something great happened today. Well, I fell out of Turkey GC, but you know, these things happen. You can't be top 22 every year. But this guy,
mate, could have used you to the flat part.
this guy just got second place. And is second on GC. So the team's happy. No, it's not like we need the points or anything right now, is it? That was hard, right?
The problem was it wasn't quite steep enough. Like we kept accelerating and stopping, and as a bigger framed gentleman on a climb, it's not very nice.
8% followed by 10%.
Yeah,
not
so
quite steep enough.
Ended up riding a lot.
Still, mate.
14 seconds.
Yeah.
4 days.
4 days with some spicy stages. It's Drone Hopper leading, so we've got a Brantley who's finally found his shape. There he is. So I think obviously Drone Hopper are going to put up a big fight. There's 2 days with some climbing in.
And some climbing followed by some flat.
Yeah.
So we're going to be a handful.
It's going to be a handful, but we're well positioned. This is going to be fun. Turkey's turning into a fun race. Stage 5 now should be quite a simple stage. Should be, tempting fate by saying it's not. There's bugger all wind, nice weather, no climbing, sprint finish. Just going to try and stay out of trouble. Tomorrow, day after that is when could really shake things up. So we're going to don't do it. Sprinters. Spend my career shepherding them round. Not much to report, honestly. Not much to report. Everyone's in good spirits. Quite an early start. Training this early, fine. Racing this early, not fine. Must be something scientific. What has happened here, which has been quite funny, is we're approached by... Turkey is like the mecca for cheap cosmetic surgery, and whilst been here, had a few pop-ups, because I haven't been using Surfshark, but had a few pop-ups on my laptop for hair transplants, and I don't think I'm there yet, so politely declined. But I'm going to quickly step into the ad break, which is Surfshark again, so thank you again to Surfshark for continuing to sponsor this channel. Surfshark right now would be a dream, because we are skipping from Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm online on YouTube trying to get this content uploaded as best I can. You know, Surfshark's a VPN, it's a virtual private network, and from personal experience, especially here in Turkey, there are 4 reasons why you need a VPN. The first one is it hides your IP address, so where you're located, your city, your country, and your download history are not linked to your identity or visible signs of hair loss. It helps encrypt all of your data to keep it safe, like your credit card details and your personal information, when you are on public Wi-Fi. And if you travel a lot, like we are, there's chances you're often logging on to the hotel Wi-Fi's. So you change your location easily, you can jump into watching like Race Pass or just anything that's geo-blocked from wherever you are. And Surfshark unlocks more than 15 Netflix libraries all around the world. And Disney Plus as well. Been using it to get onto Disney Plus because that's not available in Turkey yet. Surfshark uses encryption to protect you against snooper and third-party advertisers, so your data's not being sold on, and subsequently you won't be inundated with hair loss ads. So you can use my code DOWSET, all in capitals, and get 83% off and an extra 3 months for free. Surfshark also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's not much to lose here at all. The link and everything you need is in the description below. Thank you. So today was Today was mental, and it shouldn't have been. Today should have been a simple sprint stage, but we end the day with a peak 5-minute power of close to 500, which is a lot. A 20-minute peak power of 370. 10 and 12 minutes of over 400. It's just, we started out, it took a while for the break to go. Break went, there was 2 guys, and then we were trundling into a headwind. Like, it was painfully slow to let the gap go out. But then we hit a sort of a possibility of a crosswind, and Bora hit it hard, and then that just ignited everyone swapping off, and there was splits. Like, the bunch was in 3 or 5 groups. The majority of us were in the front, which was good, and then we went minority was not in the front. In Corbyn's defence, he went back for bottles, and it took quite a while for those bottles to come back. And then there was an intermediate sprint, and we picked up a bonus second for Paddy with a full-blown, full-chat lead-out, which was great. And then we got stuck in for the final. Took it on a bit, didn't do the usual like full lead-out because we have Paddy and GC, which we want to. We do want to protect second place, keep him out of trouble, but there's a couple of like funky days coming up where we could look to try and move Paddy up one step. Very good climber who's in the leader's jersey, Eduardo Sepulveda. He's leading. He's got now 13 seconds on Paddy, so we need to make the race a bit chaotic, I think. But just so it's going to be good fun. It's going to be good fun. But yeah, no, today was mad. So yeah, back to the lead out. We didn't do a full lead out. We did like a longer lead out to make sure we get Paddy safely inside 3k to go in case there's a crash. Inside 3k to go if there's a crash. Everyone that's in that group then gets the same time. There was a crash with like 600 to go. Paddy was in it. Paddy is fine. Apparently it was carnage. There was like saddles, and there was a lone shifter had been ripped off someone's bike. I think Paddy said he saw a third of a wheel, and like saddles, head units just all across the road. It wasn't nice to see. Yeah, I hope everyone's okay. This has been a very crashy tour of Turkey. There's been a lot of crashes. Yeah, I've kind of actually never known anything like it, and I'm not quite sure where the fault is, because it's not, roads here are slippy, but otherwise can't really pinpoint anything that's particularly mental. So yeah, on to tomorrow.
More fun in the race when you have something to do, when you fight for something, when you have something for GC or for sprint or just something to do.
We're good at doing nothing in races sometimes.
No, like sometimes if you go to the classics and you have no real leader, you have no job, and you just feel like useless.
It's tough.
You have no real goal or nothing to motivate.
Well, we have a goal here. It's that guy. Today was a real strange race. Like, tactically, I don't think anyone had a clue what was going on. We had lots of headwind, and then we turned onto that bridge just there, which was meant to be a roaring tailwind. It was only a little bit of crosswind. Sorry, it was only a little bit of crosswind. And then we were tailwind all the way into the final climb, and Paddy ran fourth, which was superb. Fortunately, there was not gaps to, we'll call him Eduardo, because that's his first name and I'm struggling with his surname. Yeah, wasn't the gaps that we were hoping for, so. With 2 more stages, we got another couple of bonus seconds today, so we're 11 seconds behind with Paddy now. The final stage is in Istanbul, could be wet, and it's going to be an uphill finish, so that's good. Tomorrow's stage, just quite chaotic. I think there's a lot of climbing. Short stages can produce carnage, so team was superb. Itamar rode the front for when we needed to ride the front. We were either riding the front or we were travelling at about 10 kilometres an hour. And then Branley did a monster turn into the climb, confirming that now the shape has arrived. Your shape's arrived, hasn't it? The shape is here now. We've been talking about it for
3 months.
on and off 3 years. Oh yeah, 3 months. Sorry, 3 months. And then Rick did all the wattages. What did you do for 3 minutes, Rick? How many watts do you do for 3 minutes?
500.
And for 2.5 was 550.
Yeah.
That's a lot. You know, whilst you were doing that, Corbin rode from 30th to 3rd.
Yeah.
Man of the match today was Corbin. Today he was Corbin strong. He was not Corbin weak.
No, today he was strong.
Yeah.
They impressed us.
Yeah. And then Paddy did quite well as well.
Paddy also.
Yeah.
Paddy. Pity that all the sprinters somehow survived, because I would say Paddy was the best all-rounder.
The best climby sprinter.
Best climbing sprinter.
Well, I mean, today Caleb was the best climby sprinter. Paddy was the 4th best climby sprinter. But had it been a tailwind,
Would have been different, but I think it's not a shame to lose against Caleb Ewan, Philipsen and Van Poppel.
yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good climby sprinters. Any words, Paddy?
Corbin was just quite happy to look around and see some good bike riders around him. That's how he knows he's doing well.
2 to go.
Bevan has come through. This is absolutely fantastic. Gauntlet thrown down, and he's TTing all the way, and he's got a gap here as well. Ede's burnt all his matches, I'm afraid, and it's burning down now in terms of his challenge for the overall. Pat Bevan, he had the bravery to deliver a huge blow. He's done that as well. He's locked everyone in the safe, spun the dial, and said, thank you very much. Today is mine, and so is this race. It's going to be a huge margin.
Today was one we were very nervous about. Very nervous, because the plan was for this non-climber, and this non-climber to make life hard on a climb. It's the first time I've ever been told to do a job on a climb. And we did it. And then it set Paddy up nicely. Paddy, Jay and Nicholas Ede got away and continued to pull away. And then Paddy went and won the stage solo. It was a good day, which means Paddy's leading GC going into the final stage, which is not a simple stage, but much easier to be trying to defend than trying to attack. Today was a good day. And, you know, hats off to Supervelda. This is how I've finally learned to pronounce it. You know, we chucked everything we could at today. It paid off for us, but you know, hats off to him, because it was a stunning ride from him up the climb. Rick, how did it feel when you started sliding back and then you saw some people were gritting their teeth after the hurt you dished out?
Yeah, man, I was also full of lactate. For sure. We had a nice plan. We went all in to get the GC, and I was the first one to take up the pace, rode my heart out, and then you guys took over. And I could see already that I made some damage in the peloton, and then when you took it over, even more. So, I mean, it's just nice when the plan works.
You're going to be riding 100k on the front tomorrow, I reckon.
Super nice. I think it's also a nice reward for us this week. We worked a lot of time perfect. We always got the 4th place, and then also we tried it really hard yesterday. It didn't pay off, and today we tried it again. And Paddy finished it off, and now it's missing tomorrow. And I hope we can
have a beer afterwards.
And defend this thing and go on with a GC victory.
Today was a good day. Rick, give us a German proverb, Rick.
I always say, life is like a mountain stage. It's going up and it's going down. Up and down all the time.
One coffee, another coffee.
No. I didn't. Never said I want a coffee. I never said that. Don't say I want a coffee if I say I don't want a coffee. I get angry when you say that.
You know what I don't like about Rick? You know, I always
I've got to wrap this video up in like less than 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so now just like when he speaks, I always have to listen. Hey, Brenda, listen. And then I say something, he never takes me serious. It's just that maybe his earphones, maybe just don't listen, maybe answer 10 minutes later. He's just a fucker at the moment.
You know
Final stage of Tour of Turkey. It's early, everyone's tired. Not because it's the final stage, but because it was a 6 a.m. breakfast. It's 7 a.m. We're actually at the race, and I know we're going to sound like we're a bunch of complainers, but it's just not familiar. This is unfamiliar territory. Paddy's trying to find a leader's jersey currently. He is in the leader's jersey, but he does not own a leader's jersey right now, and we have an hour and a bit to the start. We are going to control the race. Like the right breakaway, make sure the composition's right, but it won't be all up to us because it's a good sprint for the climber sprinters, who are most of them nowadays. Like the pure sprinter does not exist in professional cycling anymore. They can all climb. If Corbin Strong is fresh for the finish, then Corbin Strong can have a strong go at the uphill finish.
They almost used a pun for my last name yesterday in the commentary, but they said Corbin Strong, and riding strong in front of him is Paddy Bevan. So they almost gave me.
But actually, you were riding strong behind Paddy Bevan.
Not as strong as in front of me.
No, Paddy was quite strong. So that's the plan. At the moment, no rain. Might have rain in the last hour, and then we're going to probably have a beer. Well, these two are going to the airport. Us three will have a beer, and we go home tomorrow. Huh?
I will be at 12 o'clock on Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
Easter Sunday, 12 o'clock a beer.
After the race.
Yeah. Because we finish at 11:30.
That's all right, because then we can.
Then we can make day drinking. That's anyway my favorite.
So Alex.
Oh dear.
Matthias says it's a really good business idea.
No, come on, this is not about...
No, we don't need to
I want footage I can use, it's not your... There's been some evil Austrians in history.
All of a sudden we can't use this video again.
Yeah. Oh, I think we can. There's lots of layers to how inappropriate that is.
Yes,
You know what is not inappropriate? A leader's jersey. How does it feel, Paddy? Like silk?
It's quite heavier.
Yeah, the aero properties of it are far from ideal.
That's why he took it only before the last stage.
Yeah.
Alex doesn't ride GC.
Hey, Corbin's come alive.
Corbin said something funny. Welcome to the team.
He's sick of being picked on for a week.
Yeah.
You know what, fuckers? I'm coming back.
I'm going to have a little dig now. Let's talk about the time your trousers were around your ankles. I got nothing more on that. I'm just going to leave that story there. Corbin's trousers were around his ankles.
Bir kez Kore turunda genel klasman ikincisiydi. İlk kez bir genel klasman şampiyonluğu kazanıyor. Patrick Bevan.
Alkışlar. Çok teşekkür ediyoruz ve sahibine iletiyoruz. Sevgili Zeki Yıldırım'ın tasarımıyla kupamız sahibinin ellerinde.
Look at that. Paddy Bevan.
There's a jersey there to be signed. But it looked good, like in the first time when we were only like 60.
Yeah, we had everything under control.
Yeah.
But then everyone was on the floor.
On the beers, it's not even midday yet.
Have I already spoken about my six-pack, Alex? You know my six-pack. This week we work on it. Me and Rick.
The lines are slightly out.
This is what I can tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, six-pack.
But where are your muscles here? What's going like that? Make the heart strap out. God. What is this here? What is this?
This is a bone.
Cheers.
We started well, trying to control things, and then we were controlling things. And then the rain started, and then half the peloton crashed coming into a roundabout. Like, riders were sliding. I was behind Sam Welsford. His back wheel stepped out in a straight line. without touching the brakes at all. It was like an ice rink. Peloton was split into two, like, we all had to come to a stop. I kind of feel sorry for the Tour of Turkey because shutting down Istanbul for a race is pretty cool. Like, and the circuit was like a good circuit, it's just unfortunately city circuits in the rain, especially in a place where it doesn't rain much, it's going to be chaos.
Look, Alex, I think this could be good for here. Turkey, that's the place to make your hair. I also need to do it one day because my corners here. One day I'm gonna come to Turkey and do it as well. And Matthias, his hair is also
Well, that took a turn.
What an idiot.
So yeah, anyway, I'll close this vlog out here. Paddy's on the podium. We're going to spend the afternoon in Istanbul and go home tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all these guys for doing their thing. Thanks to Nikki for coming up with the master plan. Man, a few words, Nikki Sorensen. And Corbin, this week, he was quite strong.
I just want to say thanks to Rick Zaden.
Okay, I said the same. Thanks for example.